Hi, it's Neil here from Sarple Physics here again. Looking at questions here basically that require you to differentiate y equals 3x to the power of 4 plus 7x. And what you need to do is that you differentiate by doing dy over dx equals to, now the 4, you bring it down to the 3. So 4 multiplied by the 3, x, you reduce the 4 down by 1. And then plus 7x, so that will become 7, multiplied by the 1x, and you basically take 1 away from the 1, like so. And what happens next is 4 times the 3 is 12, x to the power of 3 plus 7 times 1 is 7, x to the power of 0. And what essentially that becomes is that you're actually going to get 12x cubed plus, now remember x to the power of 0 is 1, so that actually it becomes 1, so 7 times 1 is 7. So by differentiating y equals 3x to the power of 4 plus 7x, you actually follow the steps through. 4 times the 3 is 12, reduce the 4 down by 1, okay, x to 4 take away 1, plus you got x to the power 7, x to the power 1 here, you bring the 1 next to the 7, 7 times 1 is 7, x, you take away 1 away from the 1, which you do that, and then what you're going to have left over is 4 times 3 is 12x cubed plus 7x to the power of 0, but we all know x to the power of 0 is 1, so the result, the actual answer is going to be 12x cubed plus 7, and that is what dy dx equals to when you differentiate 3x to the power 4 plus 7x to the power 1. Now the next question that we're going to look at now is this one here. Now we've got a slightly different question here where we've got 7x squared over 9, and all you have to do is really, you can actually bring the 7/9 and keep that separate from the x squared. So what you now do is when you differentiate dy over dx, you can bring the 2 next to the 7/9, so you're going to get 2 times 7 over 9 x to the power of, now remember you take away 1 away from the 2, so 2 take away 1, the answer is going to become equal to 14 over 9 x to the power 1, which basically is 14x over 9, and that's basically your answer here. Now moving on from that, then we're looking at the next question where we have got an exponential now. Now in order to do this question, we're going to follow these steps here right now, and what you do is, if you've got an exponential here, you differentiate the power, which is 2x plus 7, and what happens when you differentiate that, you just have 2 left on its own, because that's just a constant. So you differentiate this, bring it over to the 3, so dy over dx equals to 3. You differentiate what's inside here in the bracket, that will leave you with 2, because obviously to differentiate 2x you get 2. Then you put e, and then you basically you put the power back how it was. So by differentiating what's inside the bracket, you get 2, you bring a 2 next to the 3, becomes 6, e, and you leave that exactly how it is. So the actual answer is now dy over dx equals 3 times 2 is 6, e to the power of 2x plus your 7, and that's basically your differential there. Now there's another question that we can look at is moving on from exponentials, we can look at the next question here, which brings you back to log a natural log actually. So y equals ln 7x squared plus 4. Now in order to do this question, the key thing to remember here is that when you differentiate, you basically differentiate what's inside the bracket first of all. When you differentiate what's inside the bracket, you get 2 times the 7 is 14, x, you take 1 away from the 2, you get 2 minus 1. Remember, that's just a constant, that's a number, so you can't differentiate that at all. So that basically goes straight away. Over, basically, whatever's inside the bracket, you bring it underneath. 7x squared plus your 4. And that will leave you with dy over dx equals 14x, and that's basically to the power 1, which is basically the same as 14x over 7x squared plus your 4. And that's basically how you work out a ln of 7x squared plus your 4. When you follow the steps, you differentiate what's inside the bracket, So you get 2 times 7 is 14. X, you take 1 away from the 2 to get x to the power 2 minus 1. Whatever's in the bracket, you put it underneath. When you follow the step, next step again, you get 14x over 7x squared plus 4. That's enough of sample physics here again. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Leave some comments on there. If you like my channel, please obviously give a thumbs up, and hopefully hear from you, hopefully hear some more comments from yourselves, which will help you, basically help me put more questions up, which will basically help your exams.